Anxiety is like that friend that shows up to the cookout uninvited and didn't bring nothing.
Stepping into the club now, I know you notice me. Wanna be your
Guys, what's up? It's your girl Lydia, aka Liddy, aka A Fashionable Mess, aka where did my voice go? I literally have no voice. It's been quite a weekend. So yeah, today's video is it's going to be interesting. And I'm sorry for how I look, but it's just like one of those like dreary Sundays. So I'm like literally like in my pajamas and I've been like listening to the rain. My power actually went out a few hours ago, but it finally came back so I could film this video because without the ring light, it's a mess. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about ways that I curb anxiety, and this can be kind of a confusing topic for some people, especially like if you don't suffer from anxiety. A lot of people may not even know that they suffer from anxiety, but I know I do. Let's just start off with what exactly is anxiety. Anxiety is basically where you can either constantly or at times just be worried or fearful. And I don't know why, it just comes out of nowhere sometimes. First noticed it probably like as a teenager in high school. There were times where my anxiety would lead to insomnia, and I would just stay up, y'all, for like 24 hours, 48 hours, and just not be able to sleep. And it was just kind of weird because it's like I'm a teenager, like what do I have to like be worried or like fearful about? But it was just like this like impending doom that I always like kept thinking of all the time. I have no shame with admitting that I have anxiety. It's something I've lived with. It's something I've now learned how to curb. So I mean, it's not something shameful that you should like not want to tell people, which I feel like is the stigma with a lot of things that are health related. But let's not forget, self-care also involves your mental health as well. So if you suffer from anxiety or someone you know suffers from anxiety, I hope this video can help. I'm a big fan of music. I love listening to music. Music can put you in a better place, in a better mood, and oftentimes makes you happy. So if you ever come down with, you know, one of these like crippling like anxiety attacks, I definitely recommend just putting on some happy music. Also, another way that I've learned to curb anxiety is learning how to say no. It can be hard to say no, like there's, you know, a lot of like fear of missing out and, you know, wanting to be social, but sometimes you just have to say no, especially when you just don't feel like it or you're gonna put yourself in a situation that may cause you more anxiety. I would say I'm a pretty social person. Like I love being around people, I love meeting new people, I love talking to people, and I love being around my friends. But yeah, there's also times where I need to have my me time. Like your friends will and people around you will understand. Another thing that's helped out a lot, and I didn't realize the power of this, and I thought it was just like a gimmick, but I actually got one of those weighted blankets. I have a 20-pound one. You can start out with, I think the lowest is 12 pounds. But yeah, I like to wear it at night, especially like if I'm feeling anxious or I'm having a difficult time falling asleep. The weight is supposed to, it's just anti-gravity, so it's supposed to help you get a full night's sleep without moving around and being restless. So I've noticed a definite difference. When I sleep with that on, I actually get like a full 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Whereas if I'm not, I find myself just waking up or having a hard time going to sleep for no reason. Does it look kind of crazy? Is it kind of heavy? Absolutely. I remember the first time I slept with it on, like I felt like I'd done a workout during my sleep because like my like abs literally hurt because of the weight. There's also some natural remedies that you can take. Aromatherapy is very helpful. I like to have, you know, lavender essential oil, that usually helps. It's very calming, it's very soothing. So yeah, don't underestimate the power of essential oils. Another like healthy product that you can take, I'm a big fan of magnesium. I know that there's lots of different types of magnesium. I like the magnesium glycinate. I probably am saying that wrong, but that's the one that's like the easiest to like break down in your body, and it doesn't make like your stomach all crazy. And then there's also St. John's Wort. This is actually supposed to help with depression, believe it or not, but I noticed that it helps curb my anxiety. Now, y'all know I'm not a damn doctor, so don't be like, okay, well, Lydia said, I am not Dr. Lydia. I'm not Dr. Liddy, just Lydia. So, you know, take this with a grain of salt. What works for me may not work for you, but just thought I would suggest it. Another helpful thing is writing and journaling. That helps a lot. I remember back in the day I had do you guys remember Live Journal? Yeah, that's how old I am. I actually had one of those, and I really enjoyed journaling. And then honestly, like with writing, like writing stuff for YouTube has been a very stress relieving and just like a creative outlet. So I feel like a lot of times that I get the anxiety, it's because I'm just like sitting around, and then I just start like getting all these like thoughts in my head. But when I'm doing something, such as filming a video or writing, I feel like I don't have that anymore, because I don't have the time to think these crazy thoughts I be having. Obviously, another way to help with anxiety is just having you time, and just self-care. And I know I talk about that all the time. The people are like, what the hell is self-care? Self-care is basically like caring for yourself. So if that's, you know, going and getting a massage, or going and, you know, going on like a quick walk, or reading, you know, I like to read tabloid magazines. Self-care anxiety, believe it or not, is exercise, because exercise causes endorphins, and endorphins make you happy. So even if it's just like a quick walk down the block, or, you know, just a quick session in the gym, like, or even one of those fun like group workouts, that can actually help you a lot. So a big fan of, you know, deep breathing, meditation exercises. That's very helpful as well. And, you know, before I was like, I don't really understand meditation. I'm just like sitting down and like breathing, like what? But I actually went to a meditation center, and then I've been researching online, and it's actually really helpful. I will put a link at the bottom of the place I went to, and you guys can check it out if you're in the Atlanta area. The thing on this list is honestly just talking to somebody, whether it's your friend, your family, or even a therapist. Like, it's no shame. There are times that I feel anxiety, and I'll just, you know, call like a family member just to chat with them. There's no shame in doing that. And, you know, that's why they're friends and family. They're people that you can turn to in times like this. And then if you don't have a resource like that, I mean, honestly, there's no shame in going to see somebody neutral, somebody that you can talk to, that's non-judgmental, and that's there to help you. I think that there's oftentimes a, you know, kind of stigma around going to therapy, like maybe there's something wrong with me if I go to that, but it's not. It's part of your mental health. I know that video was super short. I think it's getting ready to thunderstorm again, so I don't know if my power will go out. Sorry if this video looks kind of funky. The lighting is really, really weird. I'm trying. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope it helped you. And, you know, if you guys ever need someone to talk to, I'm here. I hope this helps, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.